So what is the one thing you would not usually associate with this channel? Drama. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We have drama! So, story time. The other day, I received a comment on a video that pissed me off just a little bit, and I'd made a tweet about it. What happened was, I made a video and a Sunderland fan, or a so-called Sunderland fan, made a comment saying that because I'm not from Sunderland, or I wasn't born in the area, I have no right to an opinion on the club. And of course that pissed me off. Especially that the opinion that I had on Sunderland wasn't even a negative one. It was just a general opinion of what I think our starting 11 should be. So that pissed me off, and it was a really weird view for someone to have. But anyway, I made a tweet about that that'll pop up on the screen now. I made a tweet about that. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't happy, but that tweet got quite a lot of attention. I got quite a bit of support, which was really nice. Whatever, it's done with. But then some dirty little bacon looking shit reared its head and wanted to get some kind of relevance once more. A certain Mr. Mike Graham, who, you know, if you didn't know who the hell he was, you'd be forgiven. So this guy, Mike Graham, he speaks on the radio show Talk Radio. Now, he has had a previous with Sunderland. And I think it was just a few months ago, he did a show where he slated Sunderland, yet he had never been. So let me give you the context. So what had happened was, he got a Sunderland fan on the show, he had him on the phone, and he was slating Sunderland, Mike Graham, saying that it's a shithole, it's a dive, it's this, that and the other, and he brought on a Sunderland fan to speak to him on the phone to explain why Sunderland is such a nice place, or why this guy thinks Sunderland is a good place to be, or it's a nice place, whatever. But Mike over here barely let this guy get a word in edgeways, and then when he was questioned why he thinks that Sunderland is such a shithole, he said, "Oh, because my friends told me it's a dive." So he's never even fucking been. It's subjective, Mike. It's subjective. I mean, don't get me wrong. If he had been to Sunderland and come on and said, "Didn't really like it," fair play. Everyone has different tastes. But don't diss places, or don't say that places are shitholes, or the dives, or, you know, the whatever, when you haven't even been. And I've never even spoke about this, you know, I don't do drama. I told you, this channel is drama free. But I will now tell you how everything links in. So that tweet that I made regarding that knobhead of a fan saying that I don't have an opinion or can't have an opinion on Sunderland because I'm not from the place, Mike had seen that because that tweet had gained a little bit of attention. Mike had seen that and he retweeted that. He retweeted it with this comment: "Watch out, those Sunderland fans turn nasty quickly. They'll want to kill you as soon as look at you. Hashtag Sunderland till you die." So first of all, for someone who's supposed to have this, you know, level of intelligence, or at least some form of level of intelligence, he writes like a 3-year-old child. So of course, after I saw that, it wasn't even necessarily a dig at me. I don't think it could have gone either way. It could have been him almost defending me, but trying to get a little bit of relevance between the Sunderland fans again, because everyone went absolutely apeshit at him the last time he spoke to a Sunderland fan on that radio show. So was that him kind of defending me but giving shit to Sunderland fans at the same time, or just using that as a clear excuse to have a dig at Sunderland fans or at Sunderland in general? Either way, I don't give a shit. I don't like it when people give people shit when it's not justified, because he's never been to Sunderland before and he just wants to have another dig and gain some relevance. So I responded, "I tell you what, son, you don't mess with me. They don't call me jamsarny for no reason. But instead of jamsarnies, I was making bacon butties." So I commented back, which I thought was quite funny, actually. No, I'll take that. I think it was funny. "Oh, I remember you. You're that incredibly ignorant piece of gammon that slated Sunderland, yet have never been to the place." Now, I think that's a mic drop moment, because I think he was trying to defend me, and I've just called him a piece of gammon. And that really was a mic drop moment, because he didn't respond, which is really great. But am I making a mountain out of a molehill with this? Am I? Potentially, I probably am, to be fair. But what annoys me still is probably that he hasn't responded to me since then, because I've shut him up so quickly. But I don't like people who give shit or say nasty things when it's uncalled for, because he hasn't been to Sunderland before, and now he's involved me, and that takes the piss. So what's next then? We're going to war, guys. We are going to war with this pig who is slating a place that I love very, very much, purely because someone has told him that it's a dive. I'm not liking it, Mike. So this is the plan. I need the Sarny army to assemble. We're going to go onto Twitter. We're going to post pictures of Gammon with the hashtag #MikeTheGammon. I don't know why, but it's funny. He's just an arsehole. Now, I'm normally about peace. That's all I am. I'm always about peace. But this guy really grates on me. So that is what we're going to do. And I will start it off right now by posting a picture of Gammon with the hashtag #MikeTheGammon. I find Gammon so funny. Even though, to be fair, it's a bit of an insult to Gammon. And now I'm just hungry. So that's it. Let's go make some Gammon sandwiches.